Okay. 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 We are here, right? We are here now. Oh my goodness, I have been talking with every single one of you. What? Oh my goodness. I have been talking with nobody. Okay, I have been talking by myself, guys. Sorry about that. So sorry about that. I've been talking with every single one of you. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to revert the stream back to its start. Okay, let's start again. So hello everyone and welcome to a new Way of the Hunter live stream. I mean, I'm so embarrassed right now. Sorry guys. Sorry. I mean, everything was working properly. I don't know why it just went like that. Sorry about that. So I've been talking about how I spotted some moose over there, so I was going to go after it, and I was talking about how elks were looking at me. And let me just read your messages again, okay? Let's just take a moment and read your messages again. I don't play with motion blur on. I have it closed, Dr. Smokey. Hello, Blue Frognik. Hello. I welcomed you as well, but Michael, thank you for notifying me, by the way. Thank you very much. I really had no idea. I would have gone an hour without noticing it. So, Siv, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, Blue Frognik. It was really good, but I've been talking about it, but I mean. Since we're not sure we talk, but okay, you hear me now. Okay, brilliant. I just made a good shot, I believe. I mean, okay, that was quite a good start. Yeah, it's definitely down by now. I'm quite sure it's down by now as well. We have, what was I saying? I told you about, I have my SM12 with me. I have my monoblock Steyr monoblock with me. I have all of my collars, elk collars, jackrabbit predator collar, and moose collar. What else? Do we have anything else on us? No. And I was just laughing about how... Yeah, Steve, definitely, like, I really wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie. What is that? There's a whitetail deer over there, but I'm not really interested. I thought for a second it was a bear that I couldn't spot. And, by the way, my elks are a little bit glitched. After this beta branch, if I'm not mistaken. I will just take a look at it. I have a video coming up as well. It has some of this glitch as well. I'm not sure, they don't really run away. So there is a sort of an issue here with that, but that's not a huge issue. I don't think so. Okay, let me just recalibrate myself really quick. I really wasn't expecting such a start, man. And I was laughing about how those elks were looking at me. And it was a lot of blood with air bubbles, so it's a good shot. And they're running. Okay. That wasn't a glitch. Sorry about that, guys. I had a glitch earlier with elks not running. No, Dr. Smokey, it is not. There are two main issues that I have encountered as well. One is animals being labeled as young, although they are 4 stars or 5 stars. Like, they are definitely matures, but they seem to be youngs. That is an issue I just encountered once. The bigger issue for me was that... Okay, here is our elk. Let's just wait here for a second. This is the beta branch, real Mr. Alpha. This is the beta branch right now, because I was just talking about that. I have a lot of FPS issues around forests, and I have heard that some people, I've heard people talking about how it is fixed in beta branch. So I imagine it is fixed here because in forests I had very bad FPS drops. So right now we don't seem to have that issue. So it was a trophy rating to mature with 45%. By the way, they seem to have fixed this genetic fitness stuff as well, because I encountered a lot of lower genetic fitness animals by now. I'm not sure if anything changed, but that is what. No, I did not. I mean, I'm an elitist in that sense. Like since I was able to play the game on highest beforehand, I really didn't want to touch anything until they fix it. But I might just as well. Right now I don't seem to have an issue with beta branch. I will just try it as well here. I don't seem to have an issue with beta branch though. I had no issues. I think that wasn't that elk's not running issue was not before the update one as well. What FOV I am playing on? I have changed it to 85. I find it the perfect spot for me. From my distance from the monitor and so on. I find 85 to be the sweet spot for me. It is 70 by default if I'm not mistaken. So I think this is quite cool. I really didn't... Okay, how do I put it? At first I wasn't really that interested with an FOV slider, but now that it is here, I'm really happy with it. Are there pheasants in Transylvania? Not that I recall. But I haven't waterfowl hunting. I haven't went to waterfowl hunting in Transylvania, so I have no idea. Yes, there is. Okay, thank you, Civ. Thank you, Civ, for answering that. I'm sure there are wild ducks and such, but I wasn't sure about pheasants. So I have changed the hour to 15. I remember 15 being 3 p.m. being. Civ, that's a nice way to remember them, right? 3 p.m. is black bears eating time, so there should be some if there would be any. So let's just try and check this spot as well. I will be using this spot for a while now. I don't know, I plan to get at least 2 animals, starting with that elk. Because this lake is beautiful for both elk and deers and black bears. I got my first black bear on live stream here on this lake as well, if you remember, if you were there at that time. And I hadn't noticed before, but this is a perfect spot for elks as well. So I might just as well try my luck with them here a bit, because this is an open area. One problem I had with elks all the time, like on stream, off stream, my biggest issue was that my 2 spots are, one being here, around this lake, and the other one being here. This terrain is really tough, like really tough. You can't see anything from the woods. So this area seems like the perfect place for an elk hunt. So if you're interested in that, keep that in mind. There seems to be an sorry about that. There seems to be a drinking zone around there. Let me just show you that as well. They have a drinking zone here and another one right over there. So there is actually 2. I believe from it, yeah. What's up with the shadows? Do you talk about this, Dr. Smokey? I'm using Hunter Sense. They changed Hunter Sense a little bit, so you may be confused about that. And I believe they just reduced the blur a bit. Other than that, it is quite the same, but... Henry, which platform are you on? That might be depending on that. That might be depending on which settings you run if you're on PC as well. And I can hear some animals. Those shadow things are me. Seri says, well, I've heard some people getting lower render distances on Series S consoles, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that might be a bug. Maybe you can just place a bug report for that. No, now that I remember, Henry, I've asked about that. There shouldn't be any changes in render distance between consoles or PCs. So if you have an issue there, there are 2 possibilities. A, there might be an issue with your particular save or particular game, so there might be a bug for you. Or B, you may just be unlucky with seeing animals at that distance. Sometimes I cannot find animals over that distance as well. It is just depending on your luck as well in the game. Civ, yeah. I really tried to do herd management the other day, but now that I know, I have had the worst idea about herd management. Like, I genuinely thought, I didn't think it as an exploit. but I genuinely thought you should be doing, keep repeating the same cycle, like coming back to your lodge or whatever, sleep, rest a couple of days and wait and come back. I thought that was the way to play the game in terms of herd management. I hadn't do it before, and I did it on the stream, and I felt really bad afterwards learning that it was an exploit. Like, it is not what you're supposed to do. I legitimately thought that was what I was supposed to do with herd management. I didn't do herd management in this game before, other than, you know, culling one-star matures and such. Now that I know better, I may try that as well. I do my best. Is that a black bear over there? Or am I hallucinating? I'm just hallucinating, guys. Bears in this game is, like, no way I'm finding them on stream. I did it once, but that's about all. That's where my luck runs out, I guess. So if you, I talk about that because if you think, yeah. Yeah, that is the way to do it. That is the correct way to do it, but I thought you should keep repeating the cycle, like spending it 2 days, 3 days at a time, then coming back to find like 4 stars being 5, etc, etc. And I was disappointed to learn that that was a exploit, and they fixed it, by the way. They fixed it completely, so even if I'm talking about it because you can't do it now, if anyone has that idea, I know you don't, but if anyone has that idea, it is fixed now. So it is great. I really thought it was a cheesy way to play it as well, so I wasn't really particularly happy with that. Let me just try and find some more elks, because I don't fancy my chances finding some bears. But the correct way to do herd management is to slowly do it. Take out the lower potential ones, wait for the better ones to come out. I don't know how the system works now. Okay, what was that? I don't know how the system works now, but I think it is working a bit better now, a bit better. I feel like genetic system is a bit better now. But that's my... Yeah, at least we have an idea of how it works. I am really glad some people on Reddit did some experiments with that as well. Like, they genuinely put a lot of work on that, and that's really made me genuinely smile. Like, that's really cool. Some people really has a lot of passion for this game, and it's really cool. Wow, Sil, that is amazing. That is amazing. I've had 2 4 stars in the same group yesterday and the other day when I was live streaming. 2 4 stars, but I didn't have 2 5 stars yet, unfortunately, no. Where are my elks? I hope they are somewhere around here. Let's just make a call. Why don't we do that? Let's attract some high-fitness males. Now that I remember, I have my predator caller with me as well, so we might as well use it in 3 PM here at this spot. So I'm quite sure there will be some bears around here. They just are not particularly around the need zone. Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool, Civ. That's really cool. I have come to realize that whitetails and mule deers have, like, it is easier for them to produce 5 stars. As if, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that is the case. I've seen a lot of mule deer 5 stars. Yeah, Diamond Drill is the best spot. I've heard about it. I haven't got the permission yet. I was going to do the one shot to the heart mission before the stream, but I never gotten around to do that. But I have the best spot, like Lalele Fields on Transylvania is the best spot for deers, hands down, like. There are plenty of muleys around here. I haven't hunted muleys around this part, so they are just how they spawned. I have done 0 herd management in this area. So they are probably not trophy-wise particularly good. Yeah, probably will take me forever as well. I just tried it once today, but it is going to go hard, that's for sure. Okay, I can see the elks down there. I'm not sure if you can as well, guys. They are down there, grazing, maybe drinking, right over that way. We might just as well take one more out. Then we might try and go for some black bear hunts. No, Mr. Alpha, like, each and every single time I use this, that depends on whether you have second or third level color perks as well. I have experienced that sometimes if there are no genetically high males in a group, like, let me just show you. I have this elk color, right? The second level is attracts high fitness males. So if there are no high fitness males, obviously none of them are going to respond. So I have, like, genuinely have each and every single one of my calls had been answered if I tried both of them. I hadn't had that experience yet, but distance is 200 meters, just FYI. I think I'll take this guy out. I don't think it's a necessarily a huge one, but maybe we can try and do a spine shot. What do you guys think? 300 meters, right? 300 meters. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, to be honest. Hopefully that was a good shot. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It was a flash shot or it was a spine shot, that's for sure. Yeah, that would be really cool, Blue Frognik. Like, at the very first time, I played the game, I thought that there was this mechanic where, oh, poor guy, he cannot even run. Let me just put him out of his misery. Oh, okay, he ran away. He glitched himself out of that way. Okay, just run. I will let him live. Yeah, that would be really cool. And I thought for a second when I first started the game, when I first had early access to the game, I called for some female does, and a male buck immediately called back. So I thought for a second like they were challenging me in a way. I also put it on a video as well, like I truly thought that was the case, but I don't think it is now that I played for a lot of more time now. Yeah, I will not take that shot IRL either. I keep saying this, I'm not a real life hunter, but if it was real life, I wouldn't take that shot. I'm counting on this being a game, like, that's the huge relief here. You can take shots that you wouldn't necessarily take in real life. I'm not going for the 100% correct shots all the time on my streams because I don't want to go have streams that are like 0 kills at the end of the day. So I am going for some easy kills at the start and then I'm trying to do my best at the later ones. Yeah, probably. Let's just check. How was it? It was a good shot. It was a long shot actually. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that will be really cool, Mr. Real Alpha. The real Mr. Alpha, sorry. There are some droppings here. Where is the rest of the blood? Let me just take a step back and take a look around. Any highlights? A lot of highlights over this way. Yeah, maybe, hopefully in the future, right? Maybe in the future they might add something like that. I'm not sure how hard it will be to implement such a thing. But I don't think, like, from a non-programmer, I genuinely have no idea about programming, but from my point of view, it might be easier, I'm not sure, to do it than I imagine. Yeah, Blue Froggy, I usually don't take spine shots, like I don't even try them, because I'm not particularly good at spine shots, but I mean, I felt a little bit fancy today, you know, I felt a little bit fancy, so I really want to do that. Unfortunately, it wasn't a spine shot, obviously, but it was a long shot. I mean, I was quite sure that it would somehow kill it, like it wouldn't make it, like, it wouldn't be a small amount of blood clear. It wouldn't be that, I was sure about that, but I really aimed for a spine shot over there. Let's just check it. I'm on hunter mode right now. I don't play on adventure anymore. I don't really Wow, it was... okay, it wasn't close to the spine as much as I would like it to be. But it was somewhat okay-ish. Okay, now that we have done this, we got 2 elks. I want to see if I can... Yes, same. Like, I have done a 650 meters spine shot in a stream, and that's all. That's all, man. Like, if I really tried it, I wouldn't be able to do that. But when you don't try for it, when you don't aim for it, it happens. Like, it's crazy. Let's try and get some black bears now. I have my Jackrabbit Predator collar with me, and... Oh, I wasn't aware of the blue frog meat. That's nice to know. Okay. The real Mr. Alpha, not really. I don't think there's a huge difference. But I have been playing a lot of Ranger. Hunter is definitely a lot similar to Ranger. But is there a huge difference? Like, is it day and night between Adventurer and Hunter? Not really. Not really. I think that's because... Yes, you definitely should. You definitely should. It's really a game changer. It's really satisfying to do that as well. And the real Mr. Alpha, what I'm going to say is, Adventure is not really that easy to start with, if you ask me. Like, it's not really an easy mode by any means. It is still hard to play. So, yes, definitely. Hunter just has a little bit more spook range, and that's about all. Okay, Blue Frog, not a problem. So let's try and get these guys. Let's try and get some of these black bears. Hopefully they are somewhere around there. I remember from my last time hunting them, they were somewhere around that place. They just hang around there. They have a beautiful eating and drinking zone around there as well. So they should be somewhere around there. And I'm gonna make a lot of calls when we are near. But to be honest, if... Really, Mr. Alpha, my experience is the other way around, to be honest, and I will explain it in a second. Yes, you definitely should. Like, it is not a huge change, but I think it's worth it. It gives you some bragging rights as well, if you know what I mean. Like, it means literally nothing, but I think it's a little bit cooler to play on higher difficulties as well, in the sense that it gives you a bit more challenge. I like a little bit more challenge. It's not day and night, as I said, but it's cool. And Mr. Alpha, I don't think that's the case, at least not in my experience, because Perce has a lot of woods. Not that Transylvania doesn't, but Transylvania has beautiful open fields that Perce lacks. And on those open fields, like Lalala Field, you have the easiest time ever. And I feel like Transylvania... I like Transylvania more, but I think Transylvania is a bit easier. For me, at least. For my playstyle, for my understanding of the game, it's a bit easier. I find Perce to be a little bit harder for me. But that's completely personal. I completely get when you say Transylvania is a bit harder than Perce. Don't say that, Mr. Alpha, don't say that. But yeah, I've been hunting a lot in the woods in Transylvania as well, and it is the hardest thing ever. It is the hardest thing ever, not gonna lie, you are right about that. Hunting in the woods in Transylvania, especially for red deer, where the ground is brownish, and that... Really, Steve? Really? My experience is on the contrary. I have had a better experience after the patch, but I must note that I'm on the beta branch right now as well. Have you tried beta branch? By any means, by any chance? Because my experience has been that it has been a tad bit better. I think it has gone for the better for me. I'm not sure why you have more issues. And supposedly they should have fixed the blood trails disappearing as well. I haven't been having them for a long time now, but... Okay, let's try and make a call here. Maybe we will attract some bears, hopefully around, maybe wolves. Well, I heard that as well. I heard that Transylvania has more issues in terms of blood trails disappearing. Okay, I hope I won't die here because I don't know how to get out of this place. Let's just try to get here. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that Transylvania is a bit more buggy than Perce. I've heard about that. My experience is not like that. I had like little to zero. Really, I haven't been checking neither Steam forums nor Discord in recently, at least not. But that's really sad to hear. That's really sad to hear. Well, they said that they fixed the blood trails disappearing half. Like they said that they fixed it partially. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but they said that they fixed it partially. So maybe it's not fixed for everyone. Maybe it's fixed for some specific specific variants of the issue. I'm not sure. I have no idea, honestly. That's really, really bad, Steve. That's really, really bad. Yeah, Mr. Alpha, like, I'm loving the game. I have been on the lucky side. I mean, I haven't had any issues since... After the latest patch, the biggest issue I had was FPS drops in woods. In forest areas, my FPS will drop. They will go down below 30. I know about that, but other than that, I hadn't had any issues. And that's mislabeling issue. Those two were the only issues I've had after the patch. But that's really sad to hear, not gonna lie. That's really sad to hear that you are experiencing these sort of stuff. By the way, since we are 15 people here, I would like to ask you, what do you guys think about the angler? What do you guys think about it? After I'm hoping you have seen some footage from other content creators, and we have seen a gameplay reveal trailer from EW themselves as well. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a positive impression on that game? A negative one? What do you guys think? I really am genuinely curious about that, because not gonna lie, I was disappointed a bit. Yes, Steve. Yeah, I am feeling the same, unfortunately. Antlers in this game, right? Because Angler doesn't have antlers. Call of the Wild the Angler seems... I really want to like that game. I really do. But my first impressions were nothing but disappointing. That's really, really sad for me, because I had really high hopes for that game as well. I'm not a fishing game player by any means. Yes, if I'm completely going to wait for their regional pricing for myself. If they do, like, change their policies and increase that, I'm definitely not going to get it. Yeah, Mr. Alpha, I'm not a huge fishing person, so I had really low expectations, like really low expectations in terms of a fishing game, what a fishing game could offer, but I was disappointed. I was really disappointed with the water physics, how water looks. I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully they will just get around it soon enough. Maybe it's because I'm not a fishing game person. Maybe it's that I don't have a lot of experience in that field. Maybe it's a brilliant game when you play. Yeah, definitely. Like the point where when you catch the fish, it just cuts to fades to black. It just says like strike in the middle of the screen when you get a fish on the hook. It just a lot of things doesn't sit with me with that game. Yeah, I'm on the fence about everything about that game right now. Like, with Way of the Hunter, I've had a lot of high hopes coming from Call of the Wild, coming from a little bit of, very little bit of classic. I had really high hopes of Way of the Hunter, and it's, for me, really satisfied my needs for this game. Yes, that's really an off-putting and immersion-breaking thing for me as well. But for Way of the Hunter, it just came out as I expected, and it's actually satisfied more than I was expecting. So I don't think that will be the case with the Angler for me. I wasn't expecting much, but I was disappointed nonetheless. I'm really sad to see the state that is in, but we know EW supports their games for a long time, so hopefully they will just carve out a beautiful game out of that one as well, because I really like to do that as well. By the way, have you guys had any, like, non-symmetrical antlers? Because a friend of mine shared it on Discord that they've had a fallow deer with uneven antlers. I know that non-typicals and such won't be in the game, but I wasn't sure about that until I saw that. Is that a bug? I'm not sure. That fallow deer, that specific fallow deer had an uneven, like the Hollywood at the start of the game. Antlers are amazing, by the way. I definitely agree with that. Where are my bears? Yeah, but genetics shouldn't be affecting that, not at this point, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, my purchase for Angler will completely depend on their pricing for me. But I agree with you on that sense. Hopefully they won't cut support if it doesn't make it that good in the sales. I hope they will just support it to the end. Yeah, you know what, Steve? I 100% agree with you. I really like the fish. What was that? Like, you know, the encyclopedia-like screen they showed. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't have early access to that game. I have no idea about the game other than what I've been watching. So there was this animal encyclopedia-like thing where you could see the fish moving and fish types. That was really cool to me. Like, that looked really good. That felt really on point. But overall, meh will be what I'm going to say. I agree with you on that sense. Come on, bears. Just call to me. Welcome back, Bullfroggy. Welcome back. I have been trying to find the black bear right now, but to no avail. I had no luck in that sense. Yes, definitely. By the way, I recently started taking classics seriously, and I may do some streams on that as well. Would you guys be interested in some The Hunter Classics streams? Or videos for that matter? Yeah, definitely, Mr. Alpha. Yeah, definitely. I think so too, Blue Frog. I'm hoping for that. Yeah, I am really a beginner at that game as well, but I would really like to see. Okay, that's great to hear, because I've been really interested with that game recently. It's like Way of the Hunter, like the origins of Way of the Hunter in a way. Not quite, but it is a more simulation-like than Call of the Wild. Good afternoon, Walter. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream as well. Okay, that's great to hear. To be honest, I've been planning to do that for a while now. I have been working out of the stream, of the videos. I've been trying to get some hours. Yeah, that will be definitely my idea, Mr. Alpha. I really want to make, like, learn with me kind of a thing. Like, It's a new experience for me. I'm hoping it would convey to you in that sense, and hopefully it will be entertaining as well. I'm planning to do maybe my next stream, maybe the other stream, the next stream, or however you might call it. I might do that. I might do that. I've been trying to learn from my friends, and I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's a really slow-paced game. Graphically, it's not the most impressive one, obviously. You can't jump. If Michael is there, he will probably get the reference. But it's a really cool game. It's a 2009 game, so expect that. If you have no idea about the game, so expect that. Very bad graphics, but really cool mechanics. I've been enjoying my very small amount of time in that game. I feel like I'm going to ditch this spot, not gonna lie. I don't think there will be any bears around these parts, because we know how bears are. They are just the most elusive beings in the world, in this game. So I might just as well try and check this lake. Yeah, Halloween events, and events as a general is such a cool concept. Hopefully they will do something similar with Way of the Hunter as well. I'm really hoping for a Halloween event, I don't know, Christmas event, everything that is generally accepted by most of the people, so that would be really cool. I really would like to see some sort of that sort of stuff. I would be really interested in such stuff, yeah. Let's just move to the... So, general plan right now is... Yes, definitely. That will be really cool, Blue Frognik. So general plan is to go to that lake, check the need zones, and I will just come back to my usual elk spot. We will try some elks and mountain goats, hopefully. Michael, is it that scary? Is it that scary, really? I will do it. I will do it. I'm not into horror game. Sorry, I'm not into horror games or anything, but I will do it for the stream's sake. Like, I'm genuinely scared of horror games or any type of horror, jump scares, anything, but I will do it for the stream's sake, not gonna lie. That will be fun. That will be fun for me, that will be fun for you as well. I might just as well do that. That's a really good idea, thank you for that. Halloween events. When is the Halloween, by the way? We don't have those kinds of stuff here, so I'm not sure when it is. It's somewhere around... spring, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, Civ, definitely not. I've seen that game, definitely not. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, that's really cool, Blue Frognik. If I can remember that, or if you are there when I'm streaming, we will try and check that out as well. Okay, that's really cool, Michael. That's really cool. It sounds like Team Fortress 2's events. They are like a little bit spooky at first, then they are just pure fun. When is the Halloween, by the guys? When is the Halloween? Was it on spring? Late October. Oh my god, how could I miss that? I played a lot of Team Fortress 2 back in the day, so I should have known that. Okay, late October. That's great to know. So it's not that far. It's not that far. By the way, I have no idea how I'm going to stream when I start college in October. My college will start again in October as well. I will try my bestest to do, but streams might get scarce in that sense. I will try my best. I will let you know from Discord as well when what will our schedule be. I will let you guys know in every single stage of that. But right now I'm not sure. What are we hunting right now? We are trying to hunt some bears, but I don't really fancy my chances with that, so I'm just slowly trying to approach this lake where our bear might have another zone. I will just take it. Yeah, Dr. Smokey, definitely. Education is really important. But I will try my bestest to do like regular streams every single day if I can. We will definitely going to see that. Michael, yeah, definitely. Maybe I can skip a day or two, but not much, not much. Sorry about that. I mean, you guys are just wanting me to play the game right now. Like, I just recently started playing Classic, and I really wonder how Werewolf events or Halloween events or other events turn out. So I'm really curious about that. That will that should be really fun. Hopefully I will be able to do regular everyday streams around those times as well, so we might just as well check out classic Halloween event every single day we can. Okay, around 280 meters. Okay, lake is somewhere around down there. So if our bear just hangs around in this area, like in this area, we should be able to find him maybe around these parts. Really, Michael? That sounds really cool. But what will Santa do? What will Santa do then? If we shoot Rudolph, then how will the little kids get their presents? You cruel, Michael. You are cruel. Have you ever thought about that, sorry child? Santa haunts you, yeah, Sim. Santa. American Black Bear spooked. Okay, I'm genuinely happy about that because I didn't even know it was existing before. Now I know where it is. So we are just going to wait it out for her to stop. Okay, now that we know it is somewhere around here, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Not gonna lie, I'm quite happy to see that it has been spooked. Like, that is the least thing you should be hearing from me, but I'm genuinely happy about that. Because I thought there were no bears around here. But my theory was correct, so our bear hangs around in these 3 lakes. In these 3 lakes, I can find my bear. Michael. Shame on you, Michael, shame on you. Those kids' tears are on you. Let's just slowly try and approach and call for that bear when it gets calmed down. Our wind is directly carried over to her, so it's not the best. But we should be fine. We should be fine. Honestly, Mikhail, the community manager, said that carried over sand doesn't spook animals, but it just makes them go away from you. So it's nothing that serious. As long as it's not spooked again, I'm happy. So around that part, it just ran towards. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people wanting to hunt turkeys as well. Like that sounds really cool. I've seen some real life turkey hunts with you know, decoys and such. It really sounds like it could be perfect for this game as well. But they don't have decoys yet. Maybe they are waiting for that. Maybe they are waiting for some decoys and such. Waiting for to implement that. So which way my bear went? Little female bear. Please write back to me whenever you get this message. I will shoot you. Well, that's not a cool message to have, but I'm an honest person. I can't do much about that. Where did she run off to, really? Yeah, I mean, that sounds really cool. Hopefully they will add this along the way. I've seen it getting requested a lot as well. So hopefully in the future, near future at that as well. What map I would like to see first? That's a tough question. So the first map will be 64 square kilometers. So I don't want it to be the African map. I want an African map somewhere along the way, but not the first map, because first map will be rather small, and I want the African map to be as big as it's possible. So first map, and I'm pretty sure you've heard it by now, but there has been some rumors about Alaskan map, Alaska, and I'm really down for that. Like, I really want to see a snowy map as well. That would be really cool if they can manage to get in those snow mechanics. I'm not sure how they will implement it. Alaska sounds really nice, really nice. Okay. Female bear, are you around? Okay. Here she is. Here she is. She's somewhere down there. So what I need to do is slowly take my wind off to the left. It's just calling for me. I know you are calling for me. I'm coming for you, my bear. Okay, we are going to get our second bear on stream. That's nice. If I can manage to see the end of it. Mountain lions, that will be so cool. And I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you, Michael. Those maps will be really cool, but I doubt we will be able to see any American maps soon. At least that's my hunch. Like, in terms of they already given they have already given us American maps, so I doubt they will be going there soon. But hopefully they will. Hopefully they will. It will be really cool to have those animals you mentioned there. Those places have really cool aesthetics as well, like, as far as I know. Mountain lions, bobcats, turkeys, that sounds really cool, man. Where's my bear and why is not answering any of my calls now? Is that my bear? No, it's a rock. I mean, I keep having this with bears, not gonna lie. I keep mistaking them for rocks. That sounds silly, I know that, but I keep mistaking them for that. Okay, where are you? Can I see you? By any chance, would you move up a little bit, man? I mean, not that it's going to help you or anything, but it would really help me. So why not do me a kindness? And here she does it. Isn't she a beauty? Isn't she a beauty? Okay, let me just try and make a good long shot over there. Do I make another shot just in case, because bears die really they take really long, and if I made a poor shot we might just as well have to wait for a long time. But while I was talking about it, we already missed our chance about it, so let's just take a look. Sometimes I think I talk a lot, but is that a bad thing? Is that a necessarily bad thing? I'm not sure. That would be, those animals would be really cool, blue frog. I would love a grizzly bear. I still am waiting for that brown bear, not gonna lie, I really am expecting that. I'm really keen on hunting those, and it was a really bad shot. I should have made another shot, and I can see some more blood trails over that way, so we might just about try that. Yeah, see, right? That's what I was thinking as well. That's what I was thinking. So what I'm going to try and do is find the same bear, try to call it again, lure it out again, and from there on we shall be able to take it out. Thus far I haven't been able to take a bear in a single shot. Have any of you had that? Like, have you ever been able to take a bear out in a singular shot? Yeah, Blue Frognik, same, like definitely same. I think I'm aiming towards where I think its lungs are, but it definitely is not. At the end of the day, I find myself making poor shots. So let's just slowly try to approach this bear again. That's really cool, but I guess my angle was a bit bad as well. Like, I wasn't at the best of the angles. It was looking like 90 degrees at me. Okay, American black bears. It just sat there. It just sat there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm not happy with this book. Yeah, I should have done this too. And Blue, I still have issues with this game as well. Like, I can't understand this yet. But it's due to not being able to get a lot of bears at that as well. Like, it's hard to find one, and when you do, you don't want to miss that shot, and that leads to some inaccurate shots for me. So it will stop somewhere around there, hopefully. I can still hear her going down, going down. Okay, somewhere down there, right? Somewhere down there she must be. Oh my god, she's still running. Okay, she stopped now. She stopped now. So I will make another call in 300 meters, so it means she's somewhere down there. Bear hunts are always hard. Always hard, but I love the challenge of it. I just need to, as I said in an earlier stream, I sometimes get impatient with my shots, especially. Like, I have learned to be patient with tracking, I've learned to be patient with scouting, I don't know, tracking, every single aspect, but I still am not patient with my shots. I still think the second I am semi-sure about my long shot, I just take it. I just can't help but taking that shot. And it's, I guess it's due to it's being rare in this game too. Sometimes they just can move to a different location and I just don't want to miss that shot. So that makes me miss a lot of shots. By the way, you know what? You know what? I have been hearing a lot of Discord, so let's not do that. Yeah, definitely, Michael, definitely. Yeah, Blue, that's what I should be doing. That's what I should be doing. Like, I think it's due to being streaming as well. Like, at the same time I'm talking to you, it makes me forget about some stuff, some essentials, like, do not rush your shot. That's an essential knowledge, but that's while talking I can forget about those sort of stuff. I can make really basic mistakes as well. Do I see my bear over there? Let's just make a call and wait for her to call back. In the meanwhile, let me just check. And that's really cool, Michael. Like, I feel like this is really similar to what you're describing there is really similar to what I have in this game as well. Other than my impatience problem. But I feel like what you're describing is really similar to... Is that my bear? And once again, it's not. Okay. Let's just slowly approach there and make calls, make calls, make calls. That's going to be my main strategy here. It might have gone down here or up there. So I'm not really sure which way to go. So I am going to go in the middle grounds, somewhere around there, and make a call from there. Hopefully she's not already in the middle, because if she is, then she might get spooked again, which is something we really don't want. So I just want to be careful here. Let's make a call. I got really better at shooting deers as well. Like, with deers, I nearly never miss, other than 3 hitboxes, if you know what I mean. But other animals, I'm still learning. I'm still learning about how to approach them, how to shoot them. That's really a complicated process. Damn trees, yes, Siv, yes. Like, some of those trees in Transylvania are just... I hate them. I've had way too many of 3 hitboxes by now, and I'm not having them, okay? I'm not having them anymore. If this bear learned a lesson, she is not going to answer any of my calls. Like, any of my calls. Because she knows by now that whenever she's called, she's going to get shot. At least that's what she must have learned by now. I feel like she went up there. I'm quite sure she went up there, because we already know that she went somewhere along this way. So it will surprise me that if she's either somewhere, sorry, right in front of me somewhere there, like not 20 meters but 100 meters. Hi Son Minky, how are you? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I am trying to hunt some bears. I have made a great shot, if you know. And I am trying to make a secondary one by finding it first. Yeah, she must be somewhere up there. Thank you, Sonic. I'm really, really good. I'm really good. Come on, remove this. Okay. Let's make another call. Let's just try to make some calls. If not, I will try and go to my... Am I stuck? Am I stuck here? No, I'm not. Okay. I for a second, I thought there was, you know, that's tree bug, where you get stuck in the middle of the tree. But I think it's fixed, that specific issue. Thank you so much, thank you. I'm trying to listen to my environment here as well. Let's make another call. Yeah, I'm not running, but I've been trying to follow this, I don't know, whatever you'd call it, indicator down here to make my calls. But you are right, I shouldn't be calling too much. Maybe it might just spook or make them move away. But I've been trying to move really, really slowly. I'm at crouch state all the time, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue, hopefully. By the way, if I can see any animal from this distance, I can make a shot. Like, I wouldn't hesitate if I am confident with the shot. Like you can see, it's already too much time to make another call, so I can make another call, I believe. She's not here, definitely. I feel like she's down here somewhere. If she had answered my calls, that would have been much easier. But to be honest, she already gave me a chance, so I blew it up. So it's kinda my fault. Let me see, there's a lake down there, so we might just check it as our original plan. She might have went down to the water source, I'm not 100% sure, but that might be how their behaviors work. So when she's calmed down, maybe she went to the nearest need zone. Steve, favorite animals per map? Elks for nest Perce. Elks, 100%, hands down. And I am going to say red deer, or if you want a small game, rabbits, European hares for Transylvania. Hi Mike, welcome in. So what do I think about the bugs that came in with the patch? So I am, okay, full disclosure, I am at beta branch right now, so I have had some issues after the patch, such as mislabeling issues. I'm pretty sure you know about those already, like mature animals being labeled as young. I've had that once in a one herd, other than that was fine. And I've had, the worst part for me was FPS drops in forests. So ever since I went to the beta branch, I have, thus far all of my problems have been fixed. So thus far I am having a really smooth experience, like before the patch, but better, if that makes sense. Thus far I have been really lucky, I guess, because Steve here said that many people have a lot of issues now after the patch. I haven't been able to play after the patch a lot. I have been playing a lot of beta branch though, but in beta branch I have had no issues. What did I just hear? Red fox. There's a red fox down there. Yes, Steve, I mean, you should definitely try some European hare hunts. Like, I did it for a video and it was so fun, so much fun. I mean, do I shoot this red fox if it shows itself? I really don't want to because I don't have the proper caliber. That will just waste all the meat. Where's my bear, by the way? Where did she disappear to? I take full responsibility here on disappearance of that bear. Let's just slowly approach. So, what I'm going to do now is going to discover European hare. I really wish I had my 22 LR with me right now. I could have taken that down, taken that red fox down. But let's just discover those meat zones really quick. It kind of gets spooked. I don't really care about that. Maybe our bear is still around, so I'm just going to try and make it as much as I can. Yeah, you can, but I only have my 308 and 300 Magnum. So any of them would obliterate that red fox, so I don't want to go there. I'm just approaching here slowly because our bear still could be around. Still could be. It still is on the... sorry, not that. It still is on the table. Some mule deer down there as well. Okay. To be honest, I don't think it will take too long. Not gonna lie. I don't think it will take too long. Because thus far, Beta Branch seems really stable. I have had zero, like little to none issues. So I think with the pace the developer team has been going... Do I shoot this, guys? Do I shoot this? Martin, yeah. I may do something similar here if I can spot that fox again. And there he is. Okay, he's just going away. I'm not going to hurt that poor animal. 308. Tier 5, but like higher tier 5, I would say. Monoblock is really powerful. Like you can take some tier 6 animals with that from the correct distance. But it's been cool to see how the collar worked in action. By the way, Martin, I think I answered that comment, but yeah, that sounds really fun. And Mike, once again, I don't think it will take them too long because the pace of their fixes for like PlayStation 5 corrupt save files, it has come within a week, and consider that consoles have additional certifications and such, so they should have done it even faster than it came live. So I imagine with the pace the team has been working on these patches, I don't think it will take too long for them to implement these fixes. Especially I think they already fixed that Woods FPS drop issue because I haven't been having that since I have moved to Beta Branch. Hopefully everything will be fixed quite soon. Like let's say this. I have no idea, but if you were to ask me when the game will just make a solid launch, once again, like without any bugs, any major bugs that is, I think in a month or two we will be able to play this game to its fullest potential with the content we've got at the start. I think at the very most we will have a month or two for all consoles and such. Because the pace of the team, if they can keep this pace, they are really fast. I've seen like issues not being fixed for years. And then okay, little fox is really close to me again. Hey little fella, where are you? I don't want to shoot you, but please don't. Okay, run, okay? Don't annoy me too much. I don't have the proper ammunition for it. I don't want to obliterate that female red fox. I know it's been coming to my calls, predator call. But I think the main thing I keep saying about... Sorry. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, Mike. Sorry. main thing I think about these sort of games is always that, do I like the core features? Do I like the core gameplay? Does the core gameplay work with me, clicks with me? And for this game it does. So I have no problems with waiting for a month or two for it to get completely fixed. I get that it is not the most optimal thing, obviously, but I'm down for it because I really am enjoying the game. Like, and when you consider that there is no other options for you to play a game like this, like what Way of the Hunter offers is really niche, and it really works with me. And you really can't take this satisfaction from any other game. Thank you, Blue Frognik, for dropping by. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching. See you later. I heard some whitetails or mule deer somewhere around here. I'm quite sure about that. So let's just check these need zones real quick. There has been some red fox. Obviously, we have just seen some. And by the way, do we have any animals over that way? I am loving this, by the way. Yes, Steve, but I mean, I can't say the same for angler right now. But why I can't say is that because it didn't seem too fun to me. But if you find it fun, I am all for it. I'm all for it. Like, but I mean, it is never optimal to pay for a game and then wait for it to get fixed. But with the current state of gaming and game developing in 2022, like, we have seen really bad stuff, and unfortunately this is the case for today. Unfortunately, games get rushed. Unfortunately, games get launched too soon without proper QA, and sometimes with missing core features. That's really sad. Area. I don't think so, Mike. I don't think they added brown bear yet, but I haven't heard anyone get it either. But I've heard that need zones are there. So it's really, I'm really curious about that as well, but I don't think they added that yet, because they would have announced it properly, I would think. But Steve, I mean, that's really a sad state of game developing nowadays. I really don't enjoy it, but when you consider the state of games nowadays, I don't think it is that bad. I mean, I can't stand behind all of those games, but I somewhat agree with your statement. I mean, if you are really into a game, if you really think the game has a nice future, a brilliant future, and if you think the developers will support that game for a long time, then go for it. But for me, Angler wasn't that. Not right now, at least. Maybe in the future I might change my mind, but my initial impressions were really bad. Yeah, Martin, hopefully they will do something like that. I would really like to see a new hunting game coming from Expansive Worlds, not gonna lie. I am, like, hopefully they will give it proper time, a proper announcement, give it proper development time, and it will come out something like, I'm not sure if I want a Call of the Wild 2, but I am more into Classic 2, if that makes sense. Like, if they can make something in between, I will be all down for it. But maybe they are planning something like that. I've heard theories like that before. Hopefully they are planning something like this. Not gonna lie, I would be really happy. Because I love Expansive Worlds games as well as a general. Like, I love Classic, even though I have little time on it. I love Call of the Wild. Although I'm not too much into the arcadiness of it, I really like that game. I've started playing these sort of games with that, so I'm really into that. Hopefully they will make it better than what Angler looks like right now. Yeah, Michael, I will too. Like, not the starting model, like, not the subscription model, but what is nowadays, maybe with a maybe full-priced game, then after in-game purchases, maybe I can be down for that as well. Yeah, Martin, for me this is classic too as well. Yes, that is definitely the case. Like there are some other examples that I don't really want to talk about because I have really controversial opinions about some other hunting games that you might know that has announced early. I have seen plenty of people getting too excited about that game, and I don't think that game will do it that well. Unfortunately, I don't think that. I hope I will get proven wrong, but I have this feeling that it won't do as well as many people think. Yes, Steve, definitely. But Way of the Hunter, I think. But let's say this: for me, for my personal understanding, this game delivered on all grounds. Okay, I have had little to none bugs. I have had really smooth experience with this game, and I have been really happy with my purchase. But when you consider from my point of view, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate that, by the way. I have just read your comment, and thank you. I really appreciate that. I am trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. And Steve, for me, this is the kind of game that I expected. But when you consider how it's announced, how trailers came, it really wasn't all that obvious whether there weren't too much gameplay trailers, so to say. I have read a lot of comments, angry comments about that as well at the time. Like there weren't a lot of gameplay trailers. Sometimes it is not always about showing off your game, but it is about trying to show it properly, so they have to adjust some marketing budget for it, and sometimes they don't have that budget. And I think that was the case for Way of the Hunter as well. But it turned out to be a beautiful game, even though we have seen somewhat less than what we have been used to. But I think this game has been really good. Oh my goodness, that was really loud for me. By the way, they fixed this one, I guess. They fixed the elk bugle with chuckle one. And so, yes, that's the game I was talking about. Like, I mean, some games I can say that, but I'm always like this. I always think like this. I always try to evaluate games on an individual basis. Like, I take a look at the developer's past. I look at the I don't know what they released thus far, what it looks like, what kind of an impression it gives to me. Nowadays, even buying games is something really personal, and not because of the genres or anything, but because you really have to be smart with what you are going to stand behind, if that makes sense. Because sometimes you spend full price money, full blown, like $60 for you guys probably, or 60 euros, wherever you are from. You pay full price, and then the game stops supporting in 2 months. Like, that is the worst case possible. Like, you really need to be smart with what you are going to choose to support as well. And that is really what I find in gaming industry to be really sad. It's really disappointing, not gonna lie. Like, it has been on a wrong trend for me. I don't really like where it's going. Bighorn sheep spooked. No. Okay, I'm going to try this spot then. But I don't like the overall position the gaming industry takes. Like, I can't stand behind everything every gaming studio does, but sometimes some studios really got my support, like Nine Rocks Games had that. And I don't do reviews, as you know. I don't do reviews. Maybe in the future, but thus far I haven't been doing reviews. I've been trying to give my honest opinion on every single aspect of the games I played, and these are all my own opinions. Of course, they are not objective, I don't know, facts or anything. But I have been trying to be as honest as I can be with my viewers. And when I said Way of the Hunter looked very promising on every single one of my videos, I could really stand behind that fact, and I can still stand behind that fact, and that's really something that makes me happy. Yeah, Steve, you might think that, but one thing that proves that wrong is that some games, like some AAA, like full-blown games, can sometimes just announce from 2 years ago. Like, imagine Cyberpunk, okay? Cyberpunk is the worst possible example, I know, but like imagine that. They have announced that game from like 2015, something like that, and they released the game somewhere around 2019, 2020. So they announced it like 5 years before. I don't think all companies follow that schedule, but I think it makes sense. What you are saying makes really great sense. Yes, Steve, I definitely agree with that, but I think it totally depends on the marketing budget. If a game company has the budget, vegan, okay, I'm going to give you my opinion on that. 200 plus hours on Call of the Wild. If you like Call of the Wild's arcadiness, like if you like shooting, I don't know, 50 animals in an hour, I don't know what's your average, but if you like shooting plenty of animals in an hour, finding animals on known spots, then maybe not, maybe not. I'm still leaving some room for possibilities there. But if you'd like to have a little bit more realistic, a little bit more simulation-like gameplay with Call of the Wild aesthetics, I would say yes. I would definitely recommend this game. But that also depends on your whether you are on consoles or on PC as well. Like there have been some issues with consoles. That's what why I'm saying that. For my personal opinion, I would definitely recommend this game, but it totally depends on you. Do you like hunting games in general? I think it will be an easy answer to say, like, definitely get this game. If you like simulation-like hunting games, definitely get this game. If you like too arcade games, maybe not. Maybe this game is not for you. Because animals can get spooked. Yes, Steve, same for me. Same for me. Like, best hunting game for me thus far. I mean, I'm still holding a little. I'm still leaving some room for classic on that sense because I am still newbie and on classic. I have had plenty of hours in Call of the Wild, but I don't have that much hours in classic. Maybe classic can take that spot if I can spend more time in it. I'm not sure, but thus far, I'm really liking it. By the way, you're on PC. PC, you should have a great experience. In my experience, I've had a great experience, and let me show you a little bit of wolf hunt, if you'd like. Okay, there. Let's take one wolf out, and I will answer your question, okay? 200 meters. I think that should be fine. I'm not sure about that shot. Did it hit the tree? And one main issue I have with this game is trees. Okay, I just shot it one more time just in case. I don't like shooting animals twice, but yeah, Steve, I remembered that the very last second. And vegan, I will tell you that. I will tell you this. This game is definitely not go from lake to lake, and I think it is down there. Go from lake to lakes, exploit this, I don't know, water sources stuff. It is not that easy. Like you cannot be sure that you will find animals in a certain spot. You really have to scout the area. Like before my streams, for your information, before my streams, I always try to spend at least an hour in this game just to take a look around, just to find some animals, just to find some behavioral patterns, if that makes sense. In Call of the Wild, I will just boot up the game and go for a water source, and I will definitely find at least a couple of animals, at least a couple of deers over there. In this game, it's not like that. So if you are bored out of it, I think this game might be the perfect fit for you. And I definitely agree with Martin on each and every single statement of his right now. This game doesn't hold your hand as much as, like, I will show you tracking, okay? Let me just show you tracking for it, for instance. Let me just go over there and show you the tracking part. On PC, I think if you have a decent PC, like I have a decent PC, I think you shouldn't have any issues. Yeah, like, animals get spooked way too easily as well. Like in this game, if you are around 300 meters, you should start crouch walking and around 250 you might. Not a problem, vegan, not a problem. Hopefully you will just enjoy this game as much as I did. Hopefully, hopefully it will be a great purchase for you. Yeah, Martin, definitely. Like just tracking is not enough. Like just tracking the tracks is not enough. You have to find the zone. Then finding the zone, then you have to come back and come at the right time. And even then, you may not be lucky. So it depends a lot. Let me show you this. Like, do you see this blood over here? Let's say you are playing on Ranger difficulty. There are difficulties in this game, by the way. There are 4 difficulties from the easiest to the hardest. In the hardest, you can't even use Hunter Sense, which is this feature, which highlights stuff. Like, let's say tracking, okay? For me to track in Ranger, for example, I will have to find the... And it's really hard here, so it's not really a great example, but... let's say it's not really easy here either. Where am I? Let me find some blood trails and I'll show you how it looks like, because it's really not easy. As you can see here, it's a wolf blood, okay? You have to find this, maybe with the help of a flashlight, it really helps, and track this like this. It doesn't like highlight as it does in Call of the Wild. It is a little bit easier than this, I promise. Like, it's not always this scarce, the amount of blood, but I think it was a poor shot on my side, and because it's a wolf, it didn't give too much blood, but it is a lot harder, it is a lot challenging, a lot more challenging, and I like that. You may or may not like that, but it is what I like. I've shot intestines in the second shot, but first shot was good enough, was it? No, it wasn't. I'm glad I took the shot because it was below the recommended hit energy. So I'm glad I made the second shot now. It was adult female, it doesn't really matter much. Let me check a couple of stuff here really quick. So thus far, let me check this. Thus far, I have gotten 108 animals. Wow, I didn't know about that. So we have gotten 2 elks and a grey wolf. Okay. I can try my mountain goat spots, Bighorn sheep spots. I'm not sure which to go for. Let's check Bighorn sheep's drinking time. They drink around 9, so they should be somewhere around here if I didn't already spook them. They should be somewhere down there. Let's go towards there. Not a problem, vegan, not a problem. Not a single issue. As I said, hopefully you will enjoy this game as much as I did, because I have been enjoying this game a lot. And there has been an American black bear over this way. That is really interesting. I didn't know there was a drink. Is there a drinking spot for American black bears here? I don't think so. Why was it even here? That's really interesting. That's really interesting. It came out of his path and just stopped by to say hi, I guess. So I am just going to check this lake down here. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, Martin. If I'm not mistaken, in the recent developer diary, dev diary, they said that the story is 8 hours long if you just solely focused on that. I haven't been even doing missions in my around 60 hours in the game. Around 60 hours in, and I haven't even done the earlier missions yet. I really need to do them. American black bear nearby. Okay, spooked. Not a problem. Not a problem. I can still get her. I can still get her. I really wasn't expecting to find some American black bears over this way. So it's nice to have them. I will try and make a better shot this time. Maybe I should get the 338 when I get the chance, because 300 doesn't feel enough for me to kill black bear for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just my poor shot placements, but it just doesn't feel enough. Okay, she went somewhere down there. I know that way. There should be a clearing over that way, so we will just get our Mr. Alpha. Yeah, I definitely need that as well. I'm not poor by any means, and I have gotten a lot of stuff in the game, like all of the colors I have. Yeah, the story is really fun. I definitely agree with you. And I am by no means poor anymore in this game, but I don't have the most amount of money, that's for sure. Like, I have 3,000 right now. I have plenty of stuff as well. But I could make more money in this game. And I should definitely do the missions. They really make, they really get you easy money. Like 900 for a mission is easy money. Let's just see, 200 meters. Let's just make a call. Maybe we can take a call back from her. That's just a spooked one. She's not calling back. It's a really chill game if you want it to be as well. Like, it can be a challenging game. It can be a chill game. It's one of the aspects that I really appreciate. Yes, what Martin says is the case. By the way, thank you guys for helping Vegan, and yeah. I mean, I really love my community, not gonna lie. Like, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are really kind and nice to each other. Like, one of the main fears of mine when I first started streaming was, like, maybe I would get some trolls. I was afraid of that, but I couldn't be more wrong, and I couldn't be more happier that I was wrong. I have the best community, best of the communities right now. For me, this is the best community. Thank you guys. Let me just slowly approach this way and make some more calls. Hopefully she's just still around. I'm quite sure she's somewhere in the woods, but that's going to be hard to get. I really want to get a black bear right now. I don't know why, but I really would like to get one. They're really rogue as well, like they really go wherever they wish to. It's really hard to predict their patterns because they are not in a herd. You can't just spot one member of the herd and easily guess where they are. It's really hard to find these singular predators. Even with wolves, wolves have their packs. Michael, yeah. And if you'd like to join our Discord, guys, I have created a Discord recently. It is in the description. I can just, you know what? I can just share it with you in a second. I haven't been advertising my Discord enough. Maybe I should do that. This is my community channel, guys. And our bear is calling. Sorry about that. I will read your comment, Martin. Meanwhile, I'm approaching this bear. Definitely, Martin. Definitely. Like, I couldn't be happier to get a 1-star, I don't know, a mature 1-star. And somebody joined. Thank you, hey, Mr. Alpha. I just saw your notification. welcome to our Discord. And I couldn't be happier with getting a single-star trophy rating, I don't know, mature mule deer than I would get a couple of deers on Call of the Wild. Like, it really is satisfying, and I'm really happy with that. I don't have that many hours in that game, that's a fact, but I really am enjoying this much more. I mean, those are two different games, and they can really be appreciated in, I don't know, you can really appreciate what they do best, but what got me tired of Call of the Wild was the bugs. Definitely the bugs. Like, what I hated with that game was, I was trying to stream when the Rebontuli came out, and after a patch or something, the game kept on crashing, and I couldn't even play the game properly. It was really bad. Like, the pace they are fixing their bugs, or the pace they are not fixing their bugs, is really slow. That's what I didn't like with Call of the Wild. Hopefully I won't spook this bear, by the way. Hopefully I won't, because my sight is really bad here, and she might just get too close to me and get spooked easily. Let's make another call, maybe. Can I spot her by any chance? I can. Okay, I couldn't be happier about this. I can't make a spine shot, can I? I'm not going to mess my chances right now. Not right now. She's coming right towards me. Let me just adjust it to 100 meters. Come on, little bear. Where are you now? Hopefully she didn't see me or hear me. I'm not seeing her right now, nor hearing her. There she is, 50 meters, okay. Let me just make another call. And Martin, yeah, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. It was the worst, especially when I was trying to stream and the game crashed on me like twice in that day. I really couldn't be less happy with that. Hopefully she will just show herself and I will just shoot her in this distance. Maybe that will just instantly kill her. I'm not sure. I am really anxious right now, guys. It's really close. Can I just see her, maybe? I can't see any black things. So I'm guessing not. It is really nearby, but I can't see her. Where is she? Okay, call one more time. Okay, call one more time. I hope she doesn't eat me. There you are. Okay, she's just coming straight on. What do I do? What do I do? Do I shoot at his head? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I really stressed that out. Sorry about that. I really wasn't going to shoot it in his head. Hopefully that's not something really bad. But I'm sorry about that. Oh my god. It gave me full hunt rating as well. So I guess that was fine. Sorry about that, guys. I really, that was really suboptimal, but it was coming directly at me. And okay, that wasn't stressful. I was afraid of spooking it, and it was coming straight at me. Yeah, Martin, definitely. Panic mode, yeah, Mr. Alpha, definitely. I was going straight on. Okay, it was a good shot, kinda. Okay, at least we got our bear. Right? That's a plus. We should be happy, I guess. I really wasn't expecting. I could hear her thumping, thump, coming towards me, and I was like, no. If there were any aggressions in this game, that would be really funny. Oh god, Steve, yeah. I mean, that poor bear. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there are some I just came here. How are you spooked? I just came. Okay, they're calm. Okay, so then it was just a wrong indicator, I would guess, because they seem really calm over that way. Let's just get to our monoblock 308 and try and find these Bighorn sheep. Maybe we can get one. Let me adjust it to 150 meters. I don't have any colors for them, so we might as well just go for it. Press booking, yes. Press book. This time I spooked myself. Okay, there's an elk as well. Where are they? They're behind me. Okay, I am opting for elks, guys, sorry. But I will always opt for elks whenever I get the chance. Let's make some calls as well. I really love hunting elks in this game, like making calls. Everything is so spot on, so good. Yeah, Martin, like, whoa, and they were like, no, no, no. River is not a man to be messed with. I swear one of these days I'm going to get an ear issue because of these elk calls. That's just too loud. Is it too loud just for me, or is it too loud for you as well? Hopefully it's just for me. Not gonna lie, I hope I'm not destroying your ears. But I'm also wearing a headphone as well, so that's not really helping. Okay, by the way, we got our second ever black bear on live stream, so that's a plus as well. There are my elks. There they are. They're somewhere there, so we should just get... Okay, I'm just going to do it again, so if you're on headphones, beware guys, beware. Okay. I put off my headphones just for that. I put them out because they genuinely hurt my ears. Since they're 200 meters somewhere down there, maybe they're somewhere around here. Yes. Wind is not really my favorite if I go down that way, but maybe I can just do it. Nonetheless, I don't think it will affect the hunt that much. Do I see an elk over there, or is it just a tree moving? Just a tree moving. Because they shouldn't be this close by now. An elk around 150 meters. Let's make another call. How far is that? 60 meters, so they are really deep down into the woods, but they are somewhat close. Did that call did that, Steve? Did my call, did my elk bugle did that? If that's the case, I'm so sorry, man. Where does it come from? Why didn't it show in Hunter Sense? Here we go again. I can just as well wait here and wait for them to come towards me, since they will eventually do. There are some over that way. Maybe I can even spot them if I get lucky enough. I really should be careful with the 3 hitboxes here. Oh, for a second I thought they were spooked. They're spooked. No, no. Ah, I knew I should have gone prone there. I swear I knew that. By the way, where will they even go? Do they have any routes? Or they can go down here. That's the only possible route. But there are some calm elks, so that's not a huge issue. that's great, Steve. That's great. Well, this guy seems to be still calm. If that's the case, I will try and hunt this guy. I highly doubt it. Not gonna lie, I highly doubt that there is even a single member of the herd that's not spooked. But we might try. Let's make another call. Yeah, right? I mean, I knew I was doing something wrong. Like, I should have proned by now because they are around 150 meters. They should have been spooked by now. And I got cocky, I guess. I got a little bit too, I don't know. I thought for a second that I could manage it, and it was the wrong call. I knew for a fact that I should have been proning down there. But I feel like there are still some. I will definitely... Another problem is no. I mean, I've spooked my fair share of animals. And Michael, if there were such an achievement, I will be the first one to get it, I'm sure. Like, you spooked 1,000 animals. Good job. Let's make another call. I am definitely not sure. Okay, man. Why do I keep doing that for myself? I am definitely not sure. I think they are not spooked. There are still some members of the herd that are still there. So that's really interesting. Are they bugged? I'm not sure. They might have glitched there. They might have glitched over there. So I'm just leaving some caution. Just leaving some caution behind. You know, I can make... Okay, no, he's still there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. He's still there. He's still calm and he's still there. So he may not be... I'm not sure why he's not spooked, to be honest. Why this female and male is still not spooked is beyond me. But we shall see. Maybe they are glitched. I'm not sure. I just need a good line of sight. Because thus far I haven't been able to spot them. Still 150 meters. Okay, they are not really that close either. I'm really curious as to whether they are spooked or not. No, they're more than a couple. Maybe that was... Okay, I'm really confused right now. If there is a herd over here, then who got spooked? Were there two herds in the same place? And even if there were two herds, why is the second herd still here? Many questions yet to be answered. Let's see. Let's make another call. Okay. Beware, guys, beware. I'm going to make another call. Okay. That's gone. I can still hear them. So they are just doing their own thing over that way. Slowly making my way over there. Let me just take a look. This tree is really not helping me right now. Maybe there are no high fitness males in the group, so maybe that's why they are not answering right now. Let's try this as well. Okay. Will they answer that? No? I swear, if there are no elks over that way... Michael, yeah, this is the hardcore difficulty. You have to listen to the elk bugle in the highest volume possible. That's really fun. Come on, elks, don't let me down now. Don't let me down. Oh my goodness. My ears. Ah. I don't know, are they louder like, are they louder than before? Because they seem too loud to me. Maybe did I increase the volume by any chance? And why are these elks not answering any of my calls? If they disappeared, I swear to God, they just waste so much of my time. Please tell me they are not disappeared or something. Okay, I can still hear them over this way, so our male elk should be somewhere around here. So it's not a high fitness, it's not a low fitness. What are you, man? It's not answering anything. Let me see if I can spot that female now. Ah, these woods. These woods. Let me just cross this little riverish thing, little river. Hopefully beyond there we will be able to see a male elk. Just drinking, just chilling out. Hopefully a trophy rating one. Any elks over that way that I can't see? No. Here it comes, boys. Here it comes. Once again. Okay, I definitely have some sort of an ear issue after this. Definitely. If you didn't have tinnitus before, now you do. I swear to God, if they are spooked and it was just a wrong indicator that showed they were here, I will be so mad. Okay, there are some elks over that way, so that's gotta be true. Right? Why can't my hunters just pick it up then? Weird stuff. Strange things. Yeah, yeah, Martin, definitely. And there's an elk spot here as well. Why didn't I explore this spot before? I was just walking down here. Like, I was just walking down here, and they were this close to camp already. I mean, he's just blowing that collar so hard. It is just... my ears can't handle it anymore. But I have to do it. I have to do it. Sorry. I'm doing it again. Headphones off. Okay, headphone. Okay, no, not yet. Headphones on. There's a bighorn sheep. I mean, maybe I should have gone for that, maybe. Yeah, maybe. With this pace, they are just going to accept river as one of their kind. Okay, there's an elk call over 200 meters. So that's a cool thing. That's a really cool thing. I can't hear it right now, probably because that all those colors made my ears go off. I'm not sure, but let's just try and call for them. Okay, that's the male. 100 meters. Okay, that's really close. How am I this close to them? I swear to God, on Ranger you really can't get this close to any of the elks. Did they make it easier, a bit easier perhaps, to approach animals in Hunter? I'm not sure. Because if it's correct, if it's around 100 meters of me, then it's really close. And I've been just crouch walking all this way. Where are you? Male elk. That just happened to be 100 meters of me. I swear to God, I don't see anything. Let's just make that. Okay, slowly approach. Slowly, slowly, slowly. There's something wrong here. I can feel it, but I can't put my hands on it. Or fingers on it. What was the correct saying? Let's just make a low thickness bugle as well. This much silence is not good. That running sound is not good. I'm not liking this. So they are somewhere around there. We know that for sure. We are going to hunt an elk. I am 100% on it as well. No, they fixed it. They fixed it, Dr. Smokey. At least they said they fixed it, and I haven't been experiencing too loud water source sounds anymore. There they are. There they are. Around 150 meters of me. We can just test it in a second. If I don't spook these elks and I can get one, I will just go to a nearby lake and try and check that out, okay? They said they fixed it on patch notes, but I haven't tested it yet. That's the tree. Well, at least we know our trees now. Up close at Bighorn sheep trails. I feel like it transferred low thickness male's call. I'm trying to listen to my environment as well right now. Where are these guys? Why are they not making all of the calls in the world? I feel like my scent spooked them. I mean, by spooked, they just moved further away from me because my scent was carried over just a second ago. Do we have any water sources or anything around these parts? No. Where even they might have gone? They should be grazing. Okay. That was a nice one. There are some Bighorn sheep down there as well. We might just go in the middle and take a look at whichever we might get. There's a Bighorn sheep not so far away as well. So I will just ready up my 308 for now. Let me set it to 100 meters. Let's see, whichever we might get. Because elks are a little bit further away from me. Bighorns are a little bit closer to me, I guess. Whichever I might spot first. I mean, 3 hitboxes would be really cruel on me, I feel like, around this part. Like 3 hit, I will definitely hit a 3 hitbox over that way. So many sounds. Give up on 5. I will never give up on that. I will never give up on that. There is a really nearby Bighorn sheep. Elks are spooked, okay. Let's give up on elks. Where is that Bighorn though? Let me approach this Bighorn. Elks better not be spooking my Bighorns. I haven't been doing that shots. I will sorry. I will do some of those on off stream. I will try and fulfill our challenge on off stream. Right now I have been focused on getting some big game, that's all. Are these guys... Why are these guys... I hate this place, not gonna lie. I hate this place. I mean, I'm just going to come as near as 50 meters to them and they're going to get spooked and I'm going to be mad again. I'm just... There's a Bighorn sheep really close by, I know that. Maybe even 50 meters off me. I wish they had a collar of sorts. Is he still around? I think he moved. I think he moved away. Okay. I can hear them move around over that way. 300 meters, that's far. That's far. I won't be crawling towards there. Let's get our binoculars back up. Where are these guys? They're still come over that way. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? Since they're somewhere around here. They're deep into the forest though. That won't work. I was going to say I could just fast travel back to my camp up here. What? I didn't even click anything. I didn't even click anything. It just... What? I wasn't even clicking... I mean, what? I can just go back to my campsite, I guess. Time doesn't move that way, so... Okay, they are still there. Beautiful. I didn't even click that. That's really sad. You know, we can try that sound noise thingy around this river. Let's test it. Yeah, it's not that loud anymore. It's definitely not that loud. They definitely fixed that loud water source thingy. What do you mean, shots? What do you mean? What do you mean? I will get that red deer, you know that, right? I will get that 5-star red deer and 5-star fellow deer. It's just a matter of time. You just have to be patient. I will get one more animal. One more animal, that's for sure. I just don't know which animal to get yet. Maybe we can try an easier animal, I'm not sure. We have gotten a wolf, 2 elks, 1 bear, Thus far it's been going quite great, to be honest, now that I think about it. We have gotten quite hard animals. And we have seen a lot of action in the middle as well. Like, we have shot 2 bears. One of them died, one of them didn't. If I can spot and kill one more animal, that should just be perfect. Let me check the lake here. This lake is really good. It's around 10. They should be still drinking around there. Maybe some wolves, hopefully. Okay, there are some bighorn there, still calm. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I thought for a second they were spooked, but they are not. Right? They are not. They are not. Okay. They are not spooked. I might just as well try and get one. Bighorn sheep. Okay, let's try and get close. I'm trying to spot any of them, but I can spot one. Can I make the shot from here? Would I hit a 3-hit box? Like, if I was sure that I wouldn't hit a 3-hit box, I will definitely make the shot here. Because I had a clear shot over there. Over a black bighorn sheep. Let me just slowly approach there. By the river, we should be able to easily spot them. Yeah, Michael, yeah. That's the spirit, that's the case. That's what I should be doing. Tree should get out of my way, right? I shouldn't be trying to move around it. It should move around me. Okay, they're really easily spottable, I guess. If I can get near the lake, river, sorry, I should easily make a shot. We can even choose one of them, maybe. As long as they are not spooked, which I doubt will be the case. It will be nice. Okay, I can see them easily. Young female. A young female. Okay, this is a lot clearer now. A lot clearer. I think this is a male. I just can't... I feel like I'm going to take a shot over that guy. I just want to make sure that I won't hit a tree. I will hit it so hard it will work, okay? Let's set it to 150 meters. That should be lungs. Don't tell me it... What? I didn't see any movement, did you? Was it a 3-hit box? Was it? I took your advice, Michael. I hit the tree so hard with an SM-12 that it should have killed the sheep. But I haven't seen any blood or any movement. That will be a huge letdown, I'm not gonna lie. That will be a huge letdown for me. If there is no blood over there. Okay, blood should be somewhere around here if that shot made it. Come on, please. There are some urine. Any blood? No, I mean... Barch. Oh no, 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 no. It hit a tree. I hate it, man. I hate when this happens. Okay, I'm just going to do this one more time. I'm trying one more time, okay? One more time. Let's set it to 9. And then I swear I'm just going to end it here. I just have to see through. Let's try and see how my legs do. If we can get one more. Chat, by the way, do you play Classic? Did you play Classic ever, or do you still play Classic? the Hunter class. Because I plan to do some streams on it, maybe some videos on it. I'm trying to get better at that game. And I'm trying to get everyone together, Parker, Moody, you, to play a classic game, maybe sometime in the near future. That laugh does not give a lot of confidence to me, not gonna lie. Okay, let's just first check this lake, then the other lake, and I will just call it a day if we can't see any animals, okay? But I'm quite confident we will be able to find some. Used to. Okay. That is good, that's good. Oh, that will be really interesting. Okay. That will be really interesting, Michael. Like, I'll be down for that. Werewolf competition, okay? That sounds really, really cool. I can hear some movement, by the way. But there might be either some deer, some elks, some... I don't think there are some wolves around here this time. Let's just carefully take a look around. Maybe we will be able to find some elks, hopefully. Some more elks, I would say. This lake seems a bit empty, doesn't it, right now? I'm quite sure I can find some animals if I just can dig deeper or around these parts, but it has been around 2 hours. I don't want to take any more of your times as well. So I'm just going to take a look at the other lake and make sure we don't have any animals around this time. Oof, shots. Shots is taking his shots. That's not nice, man. That's not nice. I mean, could you find another 5-star after this update, Shots? Did you get the chance to play the game, or did you get the chance to get any 5 stars? Because it seems to me that... Wow, Michael is shooting back. And what I'm going to say is, it seems to me that getting 5 stars or getting, I don't know, better genetic animals is harder now. I'm not 100% sure on it, but it feels like it's harder now. By the way, I think I have a beautiful, beautiful egg spot around here as well. Let me just try and make a call. Okay, one last time call, guys. Oof. I'm loving the banter here. Right? I think I heard something. So I won't take chances. Mr. Alpha, that's great to hear. So then my theory is not right. Then finding 5 stars is still around the same. Okay. Oh, that's really sad to hear, though. That's really sad to hear. Hopefully you will be able to find them again. They really hang out in the same areas, so be sure to check the area you found them. Maybe you will be able to spot them again. Yeah. You got a mountain goat. Where do you even find mountain goats this quickly. Like, I have been trying to find mountain goats. No, okay. I haven't been trying to find mountain goats for a while now, but when I did, I had a really hard time. Where do you find them? Like around these parts? I believe I found my mountain goats around these parts, like this huge area. And Parker is supposedly back, if I'm not mistaken, shots. Parker should be back. Because he said he came early. I'm not sure if he meant he came early just for the day, or maybe he came completely, I'm not sure. Because I haven't seen him since. Let me just quickly check this lake as well. I keep thinking these are Bighorn sheep, but they are not. That's really sad. I don't see any partner animals nearby. Well, that's a real bummer. Not gonna lie. I really hoped for a finishing animal kill. I'm not sure. But let me just take a good look around. My voice is starting to go away as well, guys, so... Oh, 498.9, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. My first was an elk that I got on Livestream, and it was 461. It wasn't that huge. Left area. So, you found them around here. Just. And Mr. Alpha said something similar as well. So they should be somewhere around here, okay. Well, guys, if you'd like, I'm going to check one more thing, okay? I'm going to check if there are any deers that I can make a long range. Okay, we have got a fatal error as well. This is my first crash on a long time. So, okay. I guess that's the way to end the stream. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here and chatting with me. I really do appreciate that. My game just crashed and my voice is starting to go. So if you like the video or and live stream, please do like and subscribe for more Way of the Hunter content, and I'll see you on the next one. I am closing slowly. Okay, my game just crashed. No. Thank you, Mr. Alpha. Thank you. You too, man. You too. See you later, guys.